a bubble skirt in real life for the very first time. And now I need to know how we outlaw them.
PSA, ladies, bubble skirt means bubble skirt, not bubble out.
Hi. Sorry, excuse me. Your ass is out? No, you're...
We're going to Disney!
Y'all was at Disney World, and it was ass everywhere. Ass everywhere. We talking about babies in strollers, 5-year-olds walking around with their daddies. Like, a family-friendly amusement park. Do y'all have to hoe up every damn event? Help me to understand.
Since then, we are seeing the most naked behind tail bubble skirts. First of all,
guys, you remember when we did the video about the bubble skirts outfits that a lot of women was wearing to Black homecomings? Well, it looks like these women has continued this trend wearing the outfits at places like Disney World this spring. And we see a lot of people getting tired of the overly sexual behavior from these women. And of course, it has started a whole lot of conversation online again. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
So this past weekend, me and two of my bestest homegirls in the whole wide world went to Epcot in Orlando to celebrate my birthday. March 29th, big Aries energy, whoop whoop, you know, whatever. Okay, cool. So we get there, and of course, everybody's dressed up. I did the Ariel thing. My homegirl did Sleeping Beauty, drinking, whatever. We all dressed up in our little fits, and it was cute. So it was different groups of girls that were there. Black women specifically. I'm calling you out because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Okay. So Disney World is a family-friendly amusement park. Keyword on family. The amount of tennis skirts and ass cheeks that I saw at Disney World gave me secondhand embarrassment it's going to take me 2 weeks to recover from. There is no reason why you are dressed up as Princess Tiana and your ass is hanging out the bottom of your skirt. It's not. And I'm talking about March the 29th. Y'all was at Disney World, and it was ass everywhere. Ass everywhere. We talking about babies in strollers, 5-year-olds walking around with their daddies. Like, a family-friendly amusement park. Do y'all have to hoe up every damn event? Help me to understand. What would make you comfortable enough to wear a tennis skirt so short it's 6 inches of raw ass hanging out the bottom of it? We at Disney World. My God.
I just saw what the bubble skirt trend looks like from the back, and I think this trend needs to end. I've seen a lot of cheeks on my timeline, and I'm really concerned because it leaves a lot of you exposed.
I just saw the bubble skirt that y'all have been talking about. Yikes. Yeah, that, it might not be for us. Yeah, it's probably not for us.
okay, if you ever been to Disney World, you already know family oriented, kids everywhere, grandparents, fathers, mothers, just a family setting. I say it like that. You know, it's divided in different parts. You got Epcot, you got Animal Kingdom, you got Magic Kingdom. Universal and Island are two separate things. But when it comes down to Disney World, you know, basically kids everywhere, elderly everywhere. So the question is, I came across this content creator page, and basically her video was explaining she went to Disney World for her birthday. They was dressed, you know, real neat and cute. The ears, you know, we love a good character ears. They were so cute. They have plenty of choices and everything. But anyway, and then I came across this comment, and basically, and that's a good question. Should Disney World have a dress code? Because apparently some of y'all getting out of hand with having y'all cheeks hang out. And y'all walking around with 2 little skirts and shorts on and cheeks everywhere. And it's like, why? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not biased to anything, but I'm just saying, why as women you feel like you have to go everywhere and let it hang out? Basically, I put it like that, just let it hang out. But again, should they come up with a dress code? But then people be like, oh, they being this, they being that, we gotta blah blah blah. But grandparents, kids, everywhere. And it ain't about nobody daddy, but it's just the fact of, you know, this is a family place, and this is not the time and place to show what basically what your mom gave you. But anyway, do y'all think that Disney World should have a dress code?
Yeah, this is a trend that they really need to throw away. I mean, there's really nothing cute about a grown woman with her baby skirt on. I know every generation always come at their younger people for doing wild stuff, but this is a bit out of control when you're at a place like Disney World where there's literally kids there. I thought Disney World was basically kid based. So why are these women wearing these scrungy of outfits right in front of kids? And what needs to happen is Disney World need to put in a dress code. They just need to ban these bubble skirts, period.
Bubble skirts, let's talk about it. Child, we are seeing more naked tail than we've ever seen in the history of Lifetime. Well, I'll take that back. Since the history of Adam and Eve when they was the naked tail in the garden, okay? Since then, we are seeing the most naked behind tail bubble skirts. First of all, why y'all overdo stuff? I really hate when somebody overdo something. You overdo a trend, you overdo something cute that could have been cute. You just have an overdue spirit. Why aren't we wearing tights with that? No, because you want your behind flouncing. We don't want to see your tail flouncing. I'm annoyed. I don't care how old I get. My mom, if I'm at the age I'm at, and I ain't gonna share my age, my mama gonna look at me and say, now where are you going with that? Now what is going on here? A bubble skirt, I know that's a trend, but boo-boo, you gotta figure out something. Your tail, you got your tail flouncing everywhere, just sashaying. And then y'all want to sashay with the bubble skirts, as if, at this point, it's cute until you turn around. The bubble skirt is cute, especially, because I got me some legs on me, okay? With some good, juicy, cute, formed legs. But it's when you turn around. I get the picture. I know it. I see it. But it's when you turn around and that tail is just flouncing. Y'all can't tell me that is cute. Who's telling y'all that that's fly? Who's telling y'all that's a vibe? Who told y'all that? Did your mind? You can't see behind you. That's what it is. You can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see what we see. Telling you now. Stop wearing them bubble skirts if you ain't got no doggone tights on. And then put on the thickest tie. I seen some girl, she had the thinnest tights on. You had the tights, but then you are going to go thin with the tights. It's just, I want a sachet. I want y'all to see my tail. I still want you to see my skin. What is that spirit? That spirit is annoying. I'm a believer. I'm a Christian. I don't get into super modesty. I dress modest, but sometimes, you want to show a little shoulder, a little arm, a little thigh, a little leg every now and again in appropriate places. But this flouncing with your tail out and then you want to sashay with the flounce wears me out. Pick one, okay? Child, y'all don't got no modesty, no bone of a modesty, no wisdom of a modesty. Stop wearing these bubble skirt, showing your tails, and sashaying and flouncing. That's all I got to say.
Okay, so I'm seeing something about like bubble skirts. So I have a teen. I gotta go see what the hell going on. So I said, let me go see what a fucking bubble skirt is. I'm like, what the hell? It's like literally like an inch or two short from your cooter where you can see everything. And so what sparked this particular content is that I was going through the video, and I see a girl talking about she had on that outfit, so I'm get ready with me, and she said she was going to Times Square. Times Square? Now, listen, I understand. Times Square has evolved, okay? Times Square have evolved. And this generation, it must be nice. It must be nice to walk around with a skirt like that in Times Square, because I promise you, back in the 90s, early 2000s, listen, I almost got snatched up in Times Square, you know what I'm saying? And I had on jeans and a Care Bear shirt. So I can imagine if it was still like that, girl, the way the pimps and stuff at Puerto Rico be waiting for your ass.
PSA, ladies, bubble skirt means bubble skirt, not bubble out. Just because they make it, don't mean you got to wear it. You walking down the street with your kids, they looking at it. Come on now. Come on. And then it's like we in a strip club. Then when somebody start throwing dollars at you, you get mad. You walking down the street covering your kids' eyes. Because this, all that thing hanging out. All of it. Not some of it, all of it. And then get mad when somebody say something. Leave something for the imagination, because that ain't leaving a damn thing. Come on, y'all. Just because they make it do not mean you have to wear it. Bubble skirt, not bubble out. I'm talking about all hanging out. Come on now. Come on now. Now you see that little slim girl or that big girl, when they put it on, it's fine. If it ain't showing all that. Come on, but don't in the bag. Come on, y'all. It's bubble skirt, not bubble ass. Just because they make it don't mean you got to wear it.
That's right. When did modesty ever go out of style? Well, apparently in this social media era we're living in. And look, I actually don't have a problem with the outfit. The only issue I have with it is there's a time and place for everything. And I don't know why these women feel the need to show so much, because a woman can be wearing a sweatsuit and a guy can still look at her and tell, hey, you know, I can't really tell all her curves, but I can tell she got body up under that sweatsuit. Men can still see a woman's body regardless of how much she try to cover up. But these women today do not understand that. They feel the need to just put it right in a man's face.
Y'all, I just saw a bubble skirt in real life for the very first time. And now I need to know how we outlaw them. I feel like I've been traumatized. I've never seen that much booty cheek on somebody that I wasn't married to or birthed. I'm just sitting in the parking lot. I was about to walk into Old Navy. I've seen him on the Lord's internet, but I've never seen him out in the wild. I wouldn't think that you would wear that at 9:30 on a Saturday morning to the Bath and Body Works. I think that's where she was going. I'm blown away. It looked like she was wearing a scrunchie. That's what they look like. It looked like a scrunchie. Holy moly, it's a waist scrunchie. I think a scrunchie would cover up more. I'm blown away. Have y'all seen these things out in public? Is this what we're doing now? I do not want to participate. Count me out.
Okay, y'all, don't mind my appearance. I just left the gym. But I just saw another video about bubble skirts, and it was a mom talking about taking her kids to the mall and people being in there with them. And I was seeing the homecoming videos. I never seen anyone in the actual skirts, just people talking about it, right? And in my mind, when I was envisioning the bubble skirts, I was just like, oh, I was thinking like a pleated skirt that just happened to be kind of fluffy, right? Which they kind of are. But when I clicked the search finally today, I said, oh, I see why people are saying things. I've been known to show a little skin, but I always wear shorts under my skirts. You can't even wear shorts under those. I see what the aunties are talking about. Although I'm at 30, I'm an auntie now too, basically. But yeah, they're short as hell. And like I saw a couple, and these were on relatively smaller girls. And like when I saw the skirt, if we want to call it that, it barely covered the front. Like it was cute. It was a cute little silhouette from the front. But I noticed from the side, I said, this is the same length all the way around. And one of them actually did a full 360. I said, I see cheeks. We're wearing this to the mall? We're sitting on chairs with these? I want my booty cheeks on a seat. Ah! Like I know the fashions come and go, but why can't they just be a little longer? Like, they're so cute, too. No lie. The bubble skirts are cute. But why are they so short? Like, they don't cover anything. It's like a bandeau. But for your butt.
I'm not gonna lie, but these bubble skirts, I think a lot of these girls is getting 2 sizes too small. Like, I don't think bubble skirts should be worn by thick girls, because these thick girlies, if you're not turning around to show the back on your TikTok and only the front, then you should not be wearing it. And I'm gonna tell you why. It does not fit you. Your whole ass cheeks are out. Like, I'm confused. I feel like bubble skirts are meant for skinny people. Only because it's covering our whole ass. Like, we don't got no ass back there for real. Like, we may have a dump truck, but that dump truck is a little tiny muffin. Like, I'm looking at these, I'm like, y'all are embarrassing. And then wearing it to brunch. Oh, yeah, I give 304 vibes. I promise you, I give 304 vibes.
If you haven't seen my original video on bubble skirts, you should watch that. In that video, I talked about different body compositions and how things would fit you differently. This video came across my For You page and I was looking at it. So now I'm wondering if the bubble skirts come shorter in the back or they're just longer in the front. Now, when I talked about the body composition, I was saying if you have a lot on the derriere, you might want to be careful as to how you were to wear this. Now, if you guys want to leave a comment and let me know, is this because they're making the back shorter, like the individual who's wearing is making it shorter? Or is it that the bubble skirt, depending on your body composition, is lifted in the back? Also, when you wear something like this and you sit out in public, do you not feel like the thing you're sitting on, the chair, do you not feel that?
All right, I got a question for the bubble skirt girls. No tea, no shade. Y'all look good from the front. However, when y'all go out to like public places, do y'all stand all night or do y'all sit down like booty cheek to chair? Or like how does that work? Y'all, like that's never mind.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Like, what happens when they sit down? Won't their behind and skin be exposed to whatever surface they sit on? Like, I guess they walk around with towels in their purses or something, so when they sit down, they won't be exposed. And man, that's kind of think of it. That's pretty nasty.
Do y'all have to hoe up every damn event?
I love what she just said about hoeing up every event. These young girls are out here messing up people's homecomings, displaying all this whole behavior. Now they doing it at Disney World, right there in front of the kids and Mickey. What happened to a woman showing some type of, class and not being so classless? And I love modest women. And then a lot of these women got the nerve to wonder why they can't find a man to take them serious enough to be in a relationship with them. If I'm a man and I go to a woman and I see that she wears stuff like this on her social media, I'm not gonna take her seriously. She would just get put in the basket of being a fun girl to me. That's it. I'm pretty sure I'm like most men, and I can never take a woman seriously who don't practice some type of modesty. But you guys drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about these bubble skirts that women are wearing to Disney World now. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.